Колеги, ми продовжуємо робочий день в Українському кризовому медіа-центрі. Тема наступної прес-конференції.
The topic of the next press conference is awarding Best Ukrainian Volunteers at Volya Gromady Festival. Our guests are Yuliya, Holodna, Director of the Student and Teachers Association Theatre of the World, Angelica Rudnytska, President of the art agency Terytoria A, also Maxim Potapchuk, head of the organization Liberi Liberati, and Serhiy Suchok, chairman at the audit committee of the Volya Gromady, creative director of the patriotic internet radio Volnitsya, founder of IT Toloka project. The first one, Yuliya. The floor is yours. Good afternoon. If you ask a person, an average person, what do you want to get from life? What do you dream about in your life most? Will give an answer, I want to be happy. And everyone has his or her own understanding of the word happiness. More than 2 years ago in Ukraine, the events took place when Ukraine got split into those people who feel happiness, their personal happiness that is related to the life of their country. And all these events make us understand that the way to this happiness is not an easy one, that every day you have to make a choice. And there's such a thing in Christianity to give happiness. Ukraine has plenty of people who always share what they have with others. People share the best, the tenderness, the courage, the kindness, the love. And today we want to say that we need to really value and honor such people, and the way to understand it is very difficult. The festival which we are presenting today, Volya Gromady Festival, the festival of free people, volunteers. We have a dream. We want this festival to become the national festival of free people, so that on the 24th of August every year, in the capital of the country, we honor the leaders of the nation. And that is the continuation of what we've been doing every November, the day when Ukraine woke up, 30th of November, 21st of January, when we commemorate the first people killed at Maidan, and the 22nd of February, our project was called Petals March, the understanding of the thing that the soul of every person is a flower, a beautiful flower, a rose flower, which has the feeling of dignity, beauty, kindness, but also these are the eagles, the needles with which it protects this tenderness. And so the idea of our festival, the symbol of it is dark red rose flower. This is the color of a Venice blood, which gets to the heart. Every volunteer who we will honor, who Ukraine will be honoring on the 24th of August every year, every volunteer who gives all the best he or she has. These are people who spend their time, their life, who take part of their life or all their life for Ukraine. Because we do need such people. When we recollect the events at Maidan, every time we ask the question, the Heavenly Hundred, why? Maidan was surrounded, but they went up to this hill. Why did they do it? What moves these people who do something not to get power and money, but because that is what they want to do? These are real leaders of Ukrainian nation. And they are to be honored as people who deserve it. We believe that the festival, which starts today, we announce the competition, and this festival will last till August. There will be the jury of the competition, and the jury will be selecting volunteers according to 7 nominations, 7 as colors of the rainbow. And we dream that in Maidan, in the center of our capital, they march on the straw, on the trade paved by the straw.
Ми мріємо про те, щоб навколо
We're dreaming that around that festival there are people who are real patriots, people who feel that such feelings of dignity, of kindness, of love, of loyalty, of beauty, the desire to help, to care about everything happening around you, the feeling of happiness prevail.
ділитися, наскільки ти можеш, робити це гідно, красиво, робити це з відчуттям любові. Тому ми звертаємося сьогодні до всіх людей, які відчувають, що сьогодні це має бути таким святом, і що це свято, яке якраз свято вільних людей, може бути отією дорогою і має бути тією дорогою до щастя як кожної людини, яка живе на цій землі, так і загально для світу, для всього світу, для світу загалом. Дякую за увагу.
Дякую, пані Юлію. До слова
Thank you, Yuliya. Angelica Rudnytska. Thank you. Good afternoon. I am happy that I have this opportunity to be together with people who are not waiting for any awards. For them, the competition is not important, but what is important is what they are doing.
Ну, може, слово волонтери, воно вже таке стало офіційне практично в Україні, але це справді небайдужі.
These are people who do care, just people. And that is why I'm proud of them, and I'm looking forward to see this march.
People, members of our jury who will need to select the best nominees, I think their work will be very hard. We have Dmytro Rutkovsky, who is a chairman of the jury. He is leader of the NGO. Then we have Maryna Odolska, then we have Margaryta Sichkar in our jury. We have Serhiy Suchok. I need not present him, although he is a minister of culture, but he was the voice of Maidan, and he's a person who took responsibility in the on Maidan in the most dangerous moments and most decisive moments. When recently I traveled to Luhansk, I heard a song, the volunteer song by singer Sebastianov, and this was in the hospital, and I was moved to tears because this was the song about our feelings, and I dreamed that we will involve him into our jury's work. I'm grateful to all our jury members and who agreed to be the members of this commission, whose objective will be to select the best among the best. And I think that we should be grateful to those people who did not rely on the state, but they made steps, and they showed themselves not just consumers of services provided by the step. I'm Maxim Potapchuk, a volunteer from Donetsk region. I'm head of the Liberati NGO. Thank you for this invitation. We have been volunteering for several years. Even before the Revolution of Dignity, we carried out some enlightening projects, educational projects, and currently we make more emphasis again on the educational activities. We encourage children to read in Ukrainian. We encourage parents to read in Ukrainian. We work with talented children. It was mentioned that the volunteers quite seldom show themselves and try to attract attention, but of course they need recognition. Recently in Kramatorsk, at one of the gatherings of our volunteers, and I asked my friends what was the biggest reward which you got from your volunteer activity, and I heard this was the seasonal ticket to bus or trolley bus, something like that. So I will be happy to participate in this competition, this contest of volunteers. I'm Serhiy Suchok. I will add more facts for your information. From today, we'll launch the voting procedure on our vegafax.com. There you will see our candidate volunteers. You may vote for them. You may recommend your volunteers upon agreement of this person, of course, and suggest this person for voting. Then the selection will take place. We we decided to make life easier for our jury. They will need to select out of 5 persons who will be in a prize list in each nomination. That is they will choose among those people who will be the most popular among those who vote for whom people vote on the website. This in any way does not diminish the role of each volunteer, because they take responsibility, they make responsible decisions. So on our website, you will find the list of the nominees. Of course, we recognize that we cannot distinguish all the people and award all the people. About nominations, first, we had no intention to split the awards in line with the types of activity. But then we realized that irrespectively what people do as volunteers, they have some specific qualities. That's why our nominations are like the goddess of light, the goddess of security, the so we put the human qualities and human characteristics as main selective factors. So the voting will last till August 21st. From August 21st till August 24th, the jury will make decision. Of course, we will see all the 35 nominees, but and of course, we will see the 5 winners in all 5 nominations. At the same time, on weekly basis, we organize our consultations about future festival. You may follow us on Facebook or Volya Gromady webpage on Facebook. Of course, that's not the end of our event. The volunteer movement appeared as a result of the grassroots movement of those people who worked as a busy bees, not for the rewards, but for their personal satisfaction. And also, I would like to add that activities of our NGO is not limited with this festival. This week we will hold the action which is called Present the Earth with a Flower, which means that you may plant flower anywhere where you live. Thank you very much. Do you have any questions? It's Maria, UCMC. The question to you. What will be all 7 nominations? The Warrior of Light, the Goddess of Security, the Master of Good Deeds, Outstanding Team, and Gentle Heart.
Майдан.
Maybe you have an idea as to the muse of Maidan. We write that this could be a man or a woman. the person who inspires. The person who, via art, transfers the values of Maidan. But again, we thought that if this is a man and the muse of Maidan, well, we are now looking for a proper title for this nomination. Any other questions or clarifications? Once you have no, let's finish. Thank you for coming to us.
Колеги, наступний брифінг рівно
Next briefing is at 12:30. Colonel Lysenko.